Hey, 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 it's Melissa. This is WTF, and we are shooting at a different time today, so I appreciate everyone and their patience. But today we are going to be shooting episode number 5, and it will be about how do you measure success. So success can be measured in different ways for different people. Some people may measure their success based off of their careers. Perhaps they got promotion, they're climbing the ladder pretty quickly. Others may see success with money, how much they make, as opposed to others. Some people find success in families. Maybe they have a star athlete, maybe a star student, or maybe just content with having 2-3 kids, but they find success in having a nice family. How about our teenagers? And I know a lot of adults who do this too. They find success through social status. You see a lot of people wanting to have more likes than someone else, or maybe taking a bunch of different selfies. Hey Tim, how are you? If you're just tuning in, I'm just talking about how we are measuring success. So, but teenagers and a lot of adults through Instagram want to see all these selfies or, social status. You got to have all those likes. So I am a firm believer that if you are just generally happy, it's going to carry over into anything you do, whether it's work, parenting, just talking to people, presenting to people. It will be a natural flow. So with this particular WTF episode, I want to try and do kind of a 4-week challenge and measure our success throughout these next 4 weeks. And we're going to start with the first week challenge. And so what I want you to do is every day this week, I want you to name or write, to describe something that you like about yourself and why you like that particular thing about yourself. And not only do I want you to think about this every day, but I want you to write it down. And then I also want you to say it. And I'm, again, a firm believer that it's not only important to have these thoughts in your head, but to actually write them down and say it to yourself. Because when you see it, you write it, and you hear it, then you start to believe it. And I'm going to share a story with you about why I am a firm believer in this. And this can apply to even if you're already happy. Because if you're already happy, you might find things out about you that you never even knew. So what you would consider success as an 18-year-old is different than a 50-year-old. You are very right, Tim. It's going to be very different. But that 50-year-old may be able to learn from that 18-year-old, or vice versa. The 18-year-old may be able to learn from that 50-year-old. So good point. So what I'm going to share is my story and why I feel it's important to write and hear things. To me, for those of you that don't know me, I was involved in an abusive relationship. It was verbally and mentally abusive, and for many, many years. And so I was constantly told how I was not able to do things correctly, or everything I did do was wrong. And again, heard it and saw it every day, that kind of behavior. But then I got kind of really confused, because when I would see my parents or my friends or my peers, they'd be like, oh, you're so nice, and gee, you are so smart about this. And it would be kind of confusing to me, because I'd take something that I would hear every day and was treated every day, and then every once in a while, periodically, you'd hear something totally different from people you actually trusted. And so I just began to do this particular activity, and to find things about myself that I liked and why I liked them, just not to describe it, but actually what I liked about it. And when I started to see it more, and then hear it more, and then read it more, it was reiterated with my peers and my family and friends. And then guess what? I started to believe it more. So after a lot of this, I developed courage and left my abuser. So I believe this is one of the activities that really helped me, and I think it can help anyone, whether you're at the bottom end of depression or something like that, even at the high end of being happy. I think everyone can take something away from this. So that is my challenge to you. Again, is to, if you're just now joining us, to write something that you like about yourself every day for 7 days. And then keep in mind that these qualities that you find in yourself, you may not have heard from your friends or family. So don't think that they're not true, because if you are finding qualities about yourself that maybe you don't hear from your peers, families, and friends, then these are things that you already may believe, and then you're on the right track. So again, just go ahead and drop a comment in the video below, and you know, of something that you thought good about yourself today. And for the next 7 days, you can drop comments, and then we will kind of measure that success next week, and then I will give you the second week challenge. So enjoy this challenge and have fun with it, and remember, thank me first. Have a great day. Thanks for joining.